Hey y'all, welcome to Oviedo Family Farm. I'm Erika, and today we're processing meat chickens. Let's get started. When you're putting your chicken in the kill cone, you want to make sure they're obviously head down, pull the neck all the way through. And then you can go ahead and pluck some of the feathers off of its neck so that it's easier when you are ready to cut the carotid artery. Right. So with a steady hand, you just want to gently cut across their neck, and then you're going to leave them in the cone for about 2 to 3 minutes so they can bleed out completely. And they may flop around a little bit during this time. That's to be expected. From the kill cone, you're going to come to your scalding station. Make sure that you keep your thermometer handy because you want your water to be between 145 degrees and 150 degrees. You are going to put your chicken in the water for anywhere between 30 and 60 seconds. We find that 60 seconds works best for us. And when your chicken is in there, you're going to hold it by your feet and just kind of fluff it up and down to help loosen up all of the feathers. The next stop is to the plucker. You need electric for this and your garden hose. So you are just going to place the chicken in the plucker for about 15 seconds or until all of the feathers come off. So the first step of the evisceration process is removing the head. You can either cut it off or pull it off. We prefer to cut it. Next, you want to go ahead and remove the skin from around the neck, and then you need to be very careful to not rupture the crop. You'll see it right in there. So you want to separate the windpipe and everything else from around the neck, again being mindful not to rupture that crop. And separating this now will help you clear out the backside a whole lot easier. Whether or not you remove the neck is up to you. We use it for bone broth, so we remove them and set them aside. When removing the legs from your chicken, you want to make sure that it is breast side up. You're going to take the leg and fold it back. And when you fold it back, you're going to see this little divot right here. That's exactly where you want to cut on the tendon, not the bone. So your knife should go in easily and smoothly. Same thing on the other side. Remember, you're looking for that little divot of where to cut. And I highly recommend saving your feet to make homemade bone broth. To open up the cavity, you're going to grab the skin right above the vent and pull it towards you. Be very careful with your knife. You want to go slowly. You don't want to go in too deep, too fast, and cut any of the internal organs. Once you get the cavity open, you can take your thumbs and stretch it out. Now we're going to cut down around either side of the vent. Again, be very careful not to cut into any organs on the inside. Once that is done, you're going to go ahead and stick your hand in and kind of loosen everything up inside the cavity before pulling everything out. You want to be very careful to not rupture the gallbladder, which is green. I'll show you here in a second. You want to make sure you pull the windpipe out as well. So let me show you the gallbladder so you can see what it looks like. So here is the gallbladder. It's green. This is what you want to make sure you do not rupture. If you do, you need to stop and rinse your chicken out immediately. If you are saving any organs, go ahead and separate them out. We save the heart and the liver for our dogs. If you want to save the gizzards, you can do that. We don't. When you're done, go ahead and throw everything into your trash bucket. A lot of people will leave the tail attached. I don't like it attached, so you can just go ahead and cut around and it will come right off. Again, you should not be cutting into bone and it will just come right off. Now that the cavity is empty, you can go ahead and take your lung scraper and just go in and make sure that you got everything out. Before you put your chicken in the ice box, you need to make sure you rinse out the cavity first. You want to rinse it until the water runs clear. You can put your hand in and kind of get everything else out. Alright, it's ready to go in the ice box. The last step is putting your chicken into your ice chest, where it will stay on ice for 24 hours to rest. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to subscribe and follow along. Next step is how to store your homegrown chicken in your freezer for up to a year.